Hello, folks. This is Blind Adam of the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast, and this is the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast for June 12th, 2016. And we are back on the scene. We've been away for about a week. I want to thank everyone who showed up at Cougar Con at the Columbia High School in Maplewood. It was an amazing podcast. I would like to thank the Comixology Comic Book Club for helping put on a great show. I'd like to thank all the vendors: Johnny K, Bill Murray, Lily and Anne-Marie, Steve the Toy Hunter, Kenny Lawrence. I know I'm probably forgetting a few people there. Of course, the Hollywood Garage, Eric Selling and Matthew, Marty McFly, Bell. Much love to you guys. I think I'm going to be at Northeast Comic Con in Massachusetts with you guys this weekend. I'm not sure yet. Gotta talk to TJ about that. I'd like to thank my buddy Brad for not showing up. Also want to thank Joey Kramer for stopping by. Keith Fromm, thank you for hanging out with me for the day. Love you, man. Thank you for all the help. And I'm gonna get you to help me land the dream interview. Because this podcast is all about taking dreams and turning them into reality. Into 2017, Cougar Con is in the books, and we will have Cougar Con, details about Cougar Con 2017 in the near future. I'd like to thank all our guests: Jim Salgroup. I hope you enjoyed your two Uber rides. Jack Harris. Someone by the name of Harris who Will Torres, and of course the legendary Denny O'Neil, who I have an interview with, who I'm going to play in about a minute. But the next convention you can catch me at is Heroes and Villains Fest, July 2nd and 3rd. And at Heroes and Villains Fest, July 2nd and 3rd at the Meadowlands Convention Center, I will be bringing back the Golden Retriever Awards for 2016. And I'm going to meet with a cracked staff of morons, and we will figure out who will be winning this year's Golden Retriever Award out of the guests. It may be Will Holland for the second year in a row. It may be Katie Cassidy. But I will score my Stephen Amell interview once and for all. And you should go to the best convention that your money will get. For the pricing, it's the best convention on the circuit, July 2nd and 3rd. Tell Robin Justice that Blind Adam of the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast saying. And www.heroesfanfest.com. Now I'm going to play my Denny O'Neil interview and probably get out of here. It's a little late. Or not. It depends. Okay, can I have the phone number again, please, Bill?
4-digit number.
This is Blind Adam of the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast. I am at the Cougar Con 2016. Thanks for everyone for showing up with the legend himself, Denny O'Neil. What's up, Dan?
Take care, right?
So, do you have
memory from your tenure on Batman?
Do I have what kind of memory?
A favorite memory.
Yeah, I guess a couple of them. Working on a book of the purpose of which was to educate people about landmines. The guy who runs the civilian who runs the landmine effort in this country said it was the best propaganda he ever got. There's a number of individual stories that I like. Mostly, though, it was just a great job. Batman is a great storytelling tool. You can do all kinds of stories without violating what we know about the character. And then after a while, I was working with the three best guys in the business, who I'm still in touch with. And about the time I got married, the job became a job where you traveled. When Julie Schwartz and Stan and those early guys, it was not that. It was you lived in Queens and you commuted in.
Yep. Did you end up seeing Tom? I just saw him.
I'm doing an interview.
Hang on. Oh, I'm sorry.
So it became a great job. If I'm anything, it's a storyteller, and this was.
And you're one of, like I said, you are one of the legends. And your Batman run is my.
Yeah, I mean, it surprised me that. Okay, Jason. I just wanted to give because I didn't want to offer solutions. I don't have solutions to those problems. But I wanted to make bright kids aware that the problems existed. I never heard about this stuff. And you kind of shine that light on. And the other thing we always wanted to do was tell a good comic book story. So a few years ago, I have a foible. I don't read published work or watch it if it's on television. I broke my rule about not watching myself on television a week ago, and I really regret it. Oh, no. It's a good rule to have.
Excuse me, what did you watch that you broke your rule?
What was it that you would watch to you as, that when you broke the rule?
Yeah.
Oh, we did a show in Canada, and I was interviewed by the local TV station. Somebody picked that up and put it on the web, and I thought, well, what the hell? I haven't seen myself on television for about 5 years when I was shanghaied into being in an audience. So I'll look at it.
And excuse me, I did have one last question now that I was able to get my toys to play nicely. What do you think is the overall reason why Green Arrow has lasted so long? Since you made him no longer be the knockoff Batman.
Well, if you listen to Mark Weisinger, he was not a knockoff Batman. They published this week a hardcover collection of 75 years of Green Arrow stories, and in the introduction that they quote Mark. He was always an also-ran character, never popular enough to justify his own book. Nobody paid much attention to him. He was like a utility infielder. He was there if you needed him, and you didn't need him much. So when we decided to do the kind of book we did, it was Green Lantern was a given. It was going to be his book. And I needed a foil. If he's going to represent one point of view, I need somebody to represent the opposite. Well, Neil had just redone the costume and made it from this kind of ill-fitting gym suit to a really cool-looking outfit. And I, in a Justice League story, had deprived the poor guy of his fortune. So he was there waiting for us to use. Nobody knew anything about him. I could make him anything I wanted. So I made him a life-loving, radical street guy.
And I was the one superhero as a kid I always wanted to be. It's based on your storytelling too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to...
And thank you for your career.
Sure. Just mention...
that is my interview with Denny O'Neil. Yes, it was only 2 questions, but I had equipment failures and interruptions, and all the other bullshit that came along with it. But that's the whole thing. Set a goal. And do what you have to do to achieve that goal, no matter what the obstacles that are put in front of you. And that, my friends, is the lesson. We all have everything we need in our hearts, in our minds, and put good people around us, and any goal is achievable. So I'd like to thank everyone who's helped me. Kramer, From, Tommy J, the Comixology Comic Book Club. I cannot wait to promote my next event. I cannot wait to put on another podcast. And in closing, I just want to say that my heart, thought, prayers, and good wishes go out to the families and friends and loved ones to the 50 victims in Orlando. It's a tragedy. It's sad. And as a nation, we need to come together and realize that we are all Americans no matter what. Red, blue, black, white, gay, straight, bi, whatever the fuck. We are all motherfucking Americans first. And we all need to figure out how to keep America safe, prosperous, and always have it be the America I read about in the 8th grade, where the streets are paved with gold for all their dreams to come true. Where any opportunity, anyone can come to America with nothing and become millionaires. So my heart goes out to the families, to the loved ones, to the 47 injured, and to especially the families of the 50 victims. We as a nation need to get our heads out of our collective asses and realize, we need to come together and do what we need to do collectively together to make America great once again and to keep it safe so this type of fucking bullshit never happens. 15 years ago, I witnessed something on a September morning that I never thought I'd see. Yeah, 9/11, when the towers came down. And now, again, a mass shooting at this caliber. It's just, I don't know. But my heart goes out, and my prayers are there, and I love America, and I love everyone in this country. And now I'm going to say I love you all. I thank you all for being a loving, gracious, awesome sauce family. Keep one foot in the gutter, one fist in the gold, too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Blind Adam out.
Stop recording video. Button.